Kalimera everyone and welcome to day 6 of Greek Glamping. But let's go for breakfast as per usual. It's our last full day here, so we're going to try cram as many things as we possibly can. So with that, let's get to it. Alright, we're off for brekkie, as they call it in Australia, or breakfast if you want to call it. I'm going to try have my favourite dishes that I've tried here. So hopefully that will go well. So that, I think you know what's coming next. So my favorite starter meal was this: some cocktail sausages, some beans, some hash browns. Those bagels as well, so might as well get them to try as well. And underneath the bagel, when I eventually reveal it, was bacon and cheese omelet. Really, really good. Love it. And dessert dish, my favorite: vanilla cookies, chocolate chips, pancakes, waffles, chocolate cake with some white and dark chocolate sauces to go along it. Really, really good breakfast. Absolutely love it. And of course, on the side, you also got a cup of orange juice made from fresh oranges, and it was delicious. Hello. We've just taken one final walk down, obviously, around the hotel. That's what I'm doing at least. Just to really, sink everything in. Because, obviously, it's Santa William. That's for sure. But hey, if you ever want to visit this place, visit Corfu and stuff, the hotel that we stayed in was Marella. One of the most fully goated hotels I've ever been in. Hospitality is great. The people there are really nice. The food is amazing. Things you can do is great as well. So, if you're ever visiting Corfu, I'd recommend this hotel for use. But with that, let's go back to our room and do some final prep before we have to dip. Welcome to Corfu Airport. Time to do stuff. Right, I gotta step in because look at this. This was the queue to the security slash check-in area. Absolutely shocking, especially for an airport like Corfu, where they serve so many different airlines, some across Europe, a bit of Asia as well. You and you have all these security gates open. This reminds me of Glasgow, back when we did our trip. Well, literally on the screen right now, but honestly, quite shocking. The positive though, the duty free, as much as it was really small for Corfu, but you wouldn't expect much, it was actually well organized, which you ought to love to see. But for lines, Corfu, you gotta improve on that because otherwise you're not gonna get anywhere if you have short lines. But we are gate free on the Edinburgh 350. Last a few TUI planes, tax heating out, all that kind of stuff. But then it gets worse. This was the queue to the passport control. Corfu's a lovely airport. You can do so many different things, but you have lines like that where you just stand there. It was like a 35, 40 minute-ish wait. You gotta shrinking the lines down, get people going quicker. So if you're ever traveling out of Corfu, plan ahead because you could run into lines like that, which kind of sucks. Anyway, if you don't know what this is our plane arriving. So this is our Jet 2 flight. It's a Boeing 737-800 registered GJZWB. And with that, let's sadly leave Corfu. So, as we are starting our descent into Edinburgh and about to land, this experience in Greece has been phenomenal. Honestly, every day by day has been absolutely goated. The people there were amazing. The food there was amazing. Getting to and from could be better, but hey, everything went well. So positives, I think. Obviously, the hotel was probably the best you could ever ask. But I mean, I'll say right now it was all inclusive. So no wonder you got all this much for this kind of like deal. And how do you say it? The hmm, the stuff that you could do there was great. There's so many things you could do. Like literally, the beach is like right there. Even though it was more of a rocky beach than a sandy beach, you still could do like that crazy sofa, which is what we did. You could do the paddle boarding, which I was gonna do, but we didn't. But we did that cycle boat thingy, so that was quite nice. And you could also just chill by the beach, do some sunbathing as well. And in the pool, obviously, you could do uh like swimming in there. You could have like snorkels out, and obviously the water park, the slides there were just goated. The staff there were really lovely. They were very talkative to you. Like even if they didn't know you, they always said hello to you, which is actually quite nice. And they even asked you like, "How's your day been? How do you like the hotel?" and that kind of stuff. So seeing that kind of like welcome is really really nice. The only downside is the planes and the transfers that you get. The transfers on the ground were great. Transfers in the air were delayed a lot. Our flight from Edinburgh to Corfu was delayed about like 15 minutes, and the flight back was delayed like 30, 40-ish minutes. So, something to thank you, welcome. But from the bottom of my heart, I want to thank all of you for watching this very enjoyable series that I had filmed. And I'll see you for my next travel vlog, which is going to be when we tour Europe. But for now, I'll see you guys later. Bye bye.